stay gold. Neon motel signs keep blinking my name. I gave you Venice, you gave me blame. No stars tonight, just airplanes, but I still wait at the diner like it means something. Drive me to the end of the world where the palm trees kiss the ocean curl. You said California dreams die slow, but I believed you in that buffalo snow. Drive me where the silence plays like a sad film they forgot to erase. Hotel lobby, perfume on the key. Everything you left still smells like me. I wear your jacket like a vow, a hymn of love we never allowed. You were the song, I was the stage. We burned through pages like a teenage rage. Now all I do is replay the scene where you said forever and meant 17. Drive me to the end of the world where the record scratching pearls unfurled. You said fame was just a phase, but I saw forever in your freeway gaze. Drive me where the stories end, but I'll pretend they just begin again. So take me down that road once more with your lies stitched into Dior. If this is love, let it be Fillmore. Red dress in the backseat, lipstick on the glass. City lights flicker as we drive too fast. Radio playing that American song told me I was perfect, but you were wrong. You said I was your baby, then left with the morning tide. You made me feel like heaven, now I'm just trying to survive. Coney Island Lullaby, you kissed me in the moonlight, said we never say goodbye, but your hands are cold that night. You got the world in your eyes, but but I was just passing time. Now I'm stuck in the ride of your Coney Island lullaby. Champagne on a motel floor, your gold chain on the nightstand drawer told me I was something rare, but love like yours is never fair. You said I was your fire, but burned me just for fun. Now I light my own cigarette, waiting for no one. Coney Island lullaby, you kissed me in the moonlight, said we never say goodbye, but your hands were cold that night. You got the world in your eyes, but I was just passing time. Now I'm stuck in the ride of your Coney Island lullaby. And I don't wanna be like her, dancing for the fame. Heaven was a neon blur, wrapped inside your name. So pour the last drink, pull the curtain down slow, say my name once, then let me go. Coney Island lullaby, you never meant goodbye. You left your sweater in the backseat again. Said it's nothing, just forgot like I forget to pretend that my hands don't miss your weight on mornings like these, the kind where the coffee cools slower than it should. We talked about everything but what we meant, like two actors stuck inside a script without an end. You only loved me in lowercase, in pauses between the second and third glass. And I still drive with no place to be, hoping the road forgets to ask why I replay our song when the city sleeps, like it's a promise I left unwrapped. The eggs overcooked, you said you like them that way, but I saw your eyes shift when I smiled too late. You opened the window, I closed the space between two people afraid to name the ache. You talked about a trip you'd never take. I laughed like that wasn't the moment I felt the break. You only loved me in lowercase, in quiet rooms where longing knew your name. And I still walk like you're 2 steps behind, pretending the air still feels the same in the chair you left slightly pulled out, like the ending wanted to be humane. Some stories never ask goodbye, they just stall between almost and not quite. We loved like people avoiding peace, and now I try to miss you without ceremony. You only loved me in lowercase, I guess I asked for too much clarity, and I still write one for the version of you that held me like time could be reading clean. But darling, I see it clear now, some feelings exist just to leave unseen. You left your sweater in the backseat again. I wear it when I need to recall what it meant to nearly begin. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take said you'd never dance in the rain, but I saw you barefoot in the plaza again. Cigarette flickering like a lighthouse coat in a city that never learned to grow old. And I was only passing through with postcards and half-priced room views. You were learning how to stay. I was built to walk away, but it felt like love in the mirror light, just not the kind you take home at night. You told me stories like bedtime poems of streets you named, of sins you've known. I smiled like a stranger who's been there before, collecting the warmth through a hotel door. And I was only passing through to walk away, but it felt like love in the mirror light, just not the kind you take home at night. There's a wisdom in missing what never belonged, like a song that fades right before the last chord. And I think of you in languages I can't pronounce, in the silence between airport sounds. You in Madrid with someone new, me in a cab chasing something true. It's strange how people bloom apart but leave roots deep in each other's hearts. We live in glass towers surrounded by gold. You said the view was perfect, but it's always cold. There's bourbon on the counter, the curtains are torn, and I'm reading your letters like sacred song. You wanted heaven but stayed underground, wrote our names in dust, never said them out loud. You played your records while I lit the flame. Now everything's burning but no one's to blame. You used to drive fast on Sunset and Vine, red racing car, pretending time was mine. I watched your mother cry through a black veil, and still you danced so sweet, so pale. My dress was velvet, now it just feels dry. You kissed me soft like a Saturday lie. We laughed at the headlines, your hands on my waist, but you never looked up, just disappeared in grace. You wanted heaven but stayed underground, wrote our names in dust, never said them out loud. You played your records while I lit the flame. Now everything's burning but no one's to blame. Glass tower